Hello there. Welcome. Please come in. Welcome to the Copper Cauldron. What can I do for you today? I've got any manner of wonderful things to help both the body and the soul. Different tinctures and elixirs for different ailments or pain or worries of the mind. Different teas to help you sleep and relax or to give you energy. How can I help you today? Oh, I'm very sorry to hear that. I can tell by your energy here. There is something quite heavy holding you down, isn't it? A very deep set sadness. A heavy, dark sadness, isn't there? I'm so sorry to hear that. You've been through quite a lot, especially recently, haven't you? Well, I would be lying if I said that I could just take it all away with the wave of a wand or a potion or a tea or something like that. Would that I could. I absolutely would if I could. But perhaps we could try to lessen some of that for you. And even if we cannot, maybe it might be difficult to see the bright side of things right now. But if it is difficult to see the bright side, then I will sit with you in the dark. How does that sound? Good. Now, feeling sadness is not necessarily bad in and of itself. It's simply one of the emotions that we have. Everyone experiences sadness. We cannot force ourselves to only be happy and good and upbeat all the time. We need highs and lows and plenty of space in the middle too. But when the sadness becomes so heavy, when it weighs us down, when it clings to us, when it changes us, when it takes away the joy of other things in life, that's when it's alright to ask for some help. I'm so glad that you're here today. Sometimes that can be the hardest step. But not to worry. I've got, well, quite a few different things that we could try today, alright? To help get rid of some of this sadness for you. And hopefully instill some feelings of calm and peace and hope for the future, alright? Good. Let's see, how should we start? Do you mind if I get a bit closer to you here and just take a very good look at your energy? Alright, I won't be actually touching you, but I'm just going to pass my hands very close to you, alright? Alright, here. I just want to see what we can feel here. This has been weighing down on you for quite some time, hasn't it? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry that you've had to deal with all of this. You've been so brave. Maybe it doesn't feel like it all the time. Maybe it never feels like it. Maybe brave is not the word that you would use. But I think you've been very brave. Battling this on your own. Feeling this weight on you, but not giving up. Not giving in to the sadness. That takes a great amount of strength and courage. I'm proud of you. And I'm proud of you for being here today. Alright, why don't you take a nice deep breath in for me? And breathe out. Alright, another deep breath in. And out. Alright, third time's the charm. One more nice deep breath for me, okay? Breathe in. And out. That's gonna take some work, I think. Like I said, I cannot just snap my fingers and take it all away from you. I wish that I could. But I've got quite a few different things here that will hopefully help. I'll just try a few. Hopefully get some progress from there. And then we'll see where we want to go next time. Alright. I think to start today, we're going to burn a candle. Now, I know I've already got a candle there, but this is a spell candle. It's not very big, but it is made with a very special colour wax. There are different colour spell candles for different purposes. It's a wonderful amount of a candle to burn for a particular spell or ritual or intention, to set the intention for the amount of time that the candle burns. And purple is the colour of divination, of guidance from the universe, and is also a colour of emotion and healing. What I would like to do today is help you feel what you need to feel and then start to heal. Does that sound alright with you? Alright, good. So we're going to start out by just lighting this candle, alright? And as it starts to burn, I want you to think about what you're feeling in this exact moment, okay? What it is right now that is weighing on your soul. And instead of just ignoring that feeling, instead of trying to push it down and say, oh, I shouldn't be feeling this right now, I want you to instead acknowledge that you have that feeling. And slowly, not pushing it away and trying to run from it, but just imagine yourself taking it and setting it to the side. That's going to be sort of a visualization, alright? In fact, why don't you just visualize the feelings of sadness, perhaps despair, hopelessness, feeling lonely, any of those kinds of things. I want you to just imagine them right here, in this little space right here, okay? I'm just going to sort of take those away, put them right here. We're not going to ignore them. We're not going to shove them down, because when you shove things down, they have a funny way of finding their way back, don't they? We're going to acknowledge that we are feeling these things, because feeling is not a weakness. It's a part of being alive. Some feelings feel good, some feel bad, but they all are normal. But we don't want them to ever control us and bog us down. So we're going to take these, we're going to put them right here, okay? Just keep imagining all of those feelings swirling around right here. Just taking those feelings, acknowledging them, not pushing them away, keeping them right here in the center, for a moment. Just going to take some of those out. Good. Now I'm going to set the candle down for a moment. It's still burning off to the side there, but we're going to take this little ball here, okay? All of those emotions that we took away, the sad, the pain, the loneliness, the hopelessness, we're just going to condense them, not push them away, but by acknowledging them, we can take away their power over us. I'm just going to push it into a little ball here. Very small. There. Now we're going to put that over there to the side. Not shoving them down, but recognizing that they are normal, but they don't control us, alright? Now, I'm going to move this candle back and forth a little bit. I want you to just watch the flame of the candle and think about your healing journey. We're going to try to take away some of that sad and replace it with feelings of hope, feelings of contentment and love. It's going to take a bit of time. It's not going to all get magically fixed just in one evening, most likely. But hopefully this helps. And there's the power of our purple spell candle here. Will help to heal those feelings of sadness. It's not really just a feeling though, is it? It's a weight. It's a darkness. It's a fuzzy cloud over the head. Yes, I know the deep sadness too. I do. But if we work together, hopefully we can help it not to have quite so tight of a hold today, alright? You are worthy of love, and you are worthy of peace and calm. Good. Good. Why don't you take in some more deep breaths with me, alright? Breathe in. And out. Good. And as you're breathing in this healing power of the candle. And as you breathe out, you're pushing away those negative feelings, alright? So breathing in and pushing out. Good. You keep doing that. Breathe in and breathe out. Now, I'm going to light some of this. This is one of my favourite incense scents. It's the smell of lavender. Here, give that a nice smell. It's a beautiful floral scent. Strong, but very peaceful. Lavender can be used for all sorts of things. For calming the mind, for easing worry and anxiety, and for healing the heart too. All kinds of wonderful uses for that. So let's light some of this, shall we? And let the power of lavender help to guide us into some healing. There. Good. Good. See the tip of that burning? And that warm, soothing floral scent starts to surround us as the smoke dances going to put the candle down now, but it's still burning over there, just so we can focus on our incense here. It's a beautiful scent. Like I said, one of my favourites. It's powerful, gentle. This is a herb that recognizes that feelings are real, should be validated and listened to, but also can help to ease the mind of pain, of worry, or sadness, or grief even. It is restful, reminding us that it's alright that we're not feeling at the top of our game all the time. Sometimes we need to rest. Sometimes we need to heal. It's alright. Alright, and now I want you to take a nice deep breath of this beautiful scent again, alright? Breathe in. And out. Breathe in. And out. Good. Good. Now I'm going to put this over to the side, alright? But it will keep burning for us, just like that beautiful purple candle. So we've got our candle. We set our intentions to help us feel and heal. We've got some lovely calming incense. Now, what do you say? We try to remove some of this with a very, very powerful feather. I know, strength and feathers are not necessarily something you might think of in the same sentence, but there are quite wonderful powers at work. Now, strength is not always big and loud and bold. Sometimes strength is quiet and calm. In fact, sometimes it's hardest to be strong by being calm. Anyway, this is a feather from a white Pegasus. Now, I'm not sure how much you know about Pegasus, but they are beautiful, pure creatures. They symbolize power and freedom. They are untethered to this world, and thus they carry with them a beautiful, cleansing, purifying, freeing sort of energy. So I'm just going to take this. I'm going to pass it in front of you and around your aura, alright? To help get rid of some of this darkness, the light and the gentleness of the Pegasus will help to counteract some of that sad. Okay? Alright. You don't have to do anything for this part, just try to relax a bit here. If you'd like to keep taking some nice deep breaths, you can. If you'd like to follow the feather, you can. If you'd like to close your eyes, you can do that too. It's all right. The power of the Pegasus feather will work either way. Alright, just going to pass this around your aura here, up and down. Good. Good. Just brushing away some of that sad that's been weighing you down lately. Just brushing that away. There. Now we're going to keep our Pegasus feather, but I'm going to add in another feather too. This one is a purple feather from a giant hummingbird. They're found only in a very secluded jungle, quite far away from here, but I was lucky enough to travel there and meet one for myself. Now, the giant hummingbird has this beautiful purple colour to it. Purple, again, is a colour of understanding and healing. So, carrying with them, they also have some beautiful, purifying, healing, soothing energy, alright? So we've got the white Pegasus feather here and the purple hummingbird feather here, alright? So I'm just going to pass this one over your aura now. Just passing this over and around. Good, good. Now I'm going to start moving both of these feathers. I would like you to pick one of them. Doesn't matter which one, whichever one you would like. And just try to follow them, alright? You can look at that seam right down the middle of the feather. Just follow that feather as best as you can. Like I said, if you would like, you can take some deep breaths. I'll take some with you if you would like, but you don't have to do it if you don't want to, okay? Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. Now, when I say, I would like you to switch. If you're watching the white feather, then you'll start watching the purple. And if you're watching the purple, then you'll start watching the white. Alright? Alright. Ready? Switch. Good. Now you're watching the new feather that you weren't watching before. Just keep your eye on that feather. You can keep taking those deep breaths if you would like, or you can just focus on the relaxing feathers. Either way. Either way. Good. Now, when I say, not quite yet, but when I say, I want you to switch back to the original one that you were watching, alright? Good. Ready? Switch. Now you're back to watching that first feather that you chose. Good. Good. Alright, I think we'll put these to the side for now. That lavender. Quite beautiful, isn't it? Alright, next, I would like to try something a bit stronger. Alright, this is a besom. It's just a little broom made out of little dried twigs and some lovely herbs and things. Now, this one has some beautiful lavender on it, as we've already discussed, and some lovely yarrow, which is also a herb that is associated with healing the heart and healing sadness. And these little twigs I collected from a fairy tree. Now, of course, I only collected the ones that had already fallen, that were on the ground, and that I had permission to collect. But they are a Very, very powerful tool. So I'm just going to take this and just sort of brush away some of that negativity, alright? Now this one can be a bit stronger, but you don't have to do anything if you don't want, alright? I'm just going to take this and just... Good. Brushing away. If you'd like, you can imagine the bristles of this little brush just clearing away that sadness. Almost like you use a broom at the beginning of springtime to brush away the cobwebs. To clear out of the home any of that negative energy from the winter that you don't want anymore. As we freshen up our home, we freshen up our mind and our soul. We allow ourselves to let go of the things that hurt, of the things that weigh us down. Now, just brush, 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 brush. Good. Just imagine all of that getting brushed away, swept out the door, never to bother you again. Well, hopefully. I know it's not necessarily that simple, but hopefully just knowing you've got someone here who's willing to sit with you and try to help. Hopefully that helps a little bit, yeah. There we go. Alright, we'll set that to the side for now. Now I would like to just do some good old-fashioned energy pulling and plucking, alright? So as I'm doing this, you can picture what I'm actually going to be doing here. I'm going to be using my hands to just pull away some of that sadness, darkness, heaviness that's weighing you down, okay? Alright, I'm going to be using a crystal for this too, alright? So I'm going to have a crystal in one hand and be pulling with the other. Now this crystal is a beautiful piece of rose quartz. Now rose quartz is a stone of love, compassion, tenderness, acceptance for others, but also for ourselves. Sometimes when we feel this heaviness, this deep sadness, not only does it make us feel sad, but it also makes us feel guilty that we've got these feelings. But it's not your fault. It's really not. Hopefully some of the energy from this rose quartz will remind you just how loved you are and just how worthy of love you are, alright? So I'm just going to bring this in and then pluck away some of that doesn't serve you anymore, alright? Bringing in the love and plucking out some of that bad. Right. Good. There we are. Plucking away that sadness, the pain, restlessness, the anger, maybe. Sometimes the deep sad feels like that too. All of that doesn't serve you, to be replaced instead with feelings of love, acceptance, peace, compassion for yourself. You deserve compassion too. You are a compassionate person. But sometimes you forget to give it to yourself, don't you? You deserve it too. Alright. I think I'm gonna need a bit of time just with some plucking just with my hands now, alright? I think I'm going to need my fairy glass for the rest of this, alright? I've got a little glass here. This can help me see your aura very, very clearly, very closely. You see some of this deep sad when it has rooted itself into your energy. Little pieces of it like to hide. And sometimes they can be very, very deep. So I'm just going to look through here, okay? Now I want you to just follow the little ball around as I move it, alright? Just follow that around. Okay. Well, I could definitely got some of it, but alright. Don't look away from the ball, alright? Just keep watching that ball. Okay. Good. Just keep watching that ball, alright? Just keep watching the ball here. Just keep watching that. Keep watching it. Good. Good. You're being so brave. You have been so brave. Good. Alright. There. Definitely looking better. Definitely better. Alright. Now, all of that work with removing the deep sad, what do you say we fill up some of that space in your aura with some good things, yeah? Good, good, good. For this one I've got my aura crystal wand here. It's a very powerful stone that is filled with unbreakable unbridled joy. Hopefully this will help to bestow some of that onto you, alright? So I'm just going to bring this in here. If you'd like, you can watch the crystals on the wand, but you do not have to. Just going to bring this in here and hopefully just bestow some feelings of peace. You are worthy of love. You have never been defeated yet. You are strong and brave. You are a good soul who deserves peace and rest and joy. You will feel joy again. Sometimes when we're in the midst of the deep sad, it doesn't feel like it will ever be anything different. But I promise it will. I promise it gets better, alright? It gets better. And then sometimes it might get a little worse after it gets better. But then it will get better again. But it always gets better. You will feel joy again. You will find fun and joy in the things that you used to enjoy doing. You have so many people who love you, who care about you, who want to see you feeling that joy once more. It might not happen all at once, but it will come back. The deep sad sometimes clings to us, but is never able to fully extinguish the light. There is a beautiful light inside of you that will never go out. A beautiful light that never goes out. You are worthy of love. You are worthy of peace and joy. You are worthy of every good thing. And even at your lowest days, even when things seem hopeless, you are still worth it. Even on your lowest days, you are still worthy of love and peace. Good days and bad days are difficult at the time. They can be the bad days, but they don't determine your worth. You are you, and so you are worthy of love. Not just on the good days, but on the bad days too. Bad days will pass. Good days will come again. You've got to believe it though, at least just a little bit. But if you cannot right now, which I understand, I really do, I'll believe it for you. These bad days will pass. The joy will come back. The darkness will dissipate. The sun will shine once more. It gets better. It always gets better. There. I hope that helped a bit. I know we did quite a few different techniques to try to alleviate some of that deep sad. I hope that at least a few of them felt like they were a little bit helpful. Good. Well, as I said, unfortunately I'm not powerful enough to just completely take away the deep sad from you. Otherwise I would in a heartbeat. But I'm always here when you need it, alright? Alright, good. One more deep breath in for me, alright? Breathe in. And breathe out. Good. And no matter what, even on your darkest days, I believe in you. And I believe in the hope of better days to come. It gets better. I promise. It will get better. I'll see you now.